through this first round. On the other side, their opponents today, Latvia, have put together a fantastic string of results to currently lead the way in Group A. There we see the league tables. It is Latvia with a 4-1 record sitting at the top of Group A. Slovakia in 4th place, 0-5. But the beauty of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers is every game will count. So for Latvia, this game, the result will carry forward into the second round. So for them, having led the table in Group A going into this game this afternoon, they will not want to drop a game. They will take forward in their attempt to qualify back into the World Cup. It is an important game for them. Really, from that sense, they will not want to lose a game that they are definitively favourites for here against a team that has already been disqualified. It would back up a fantastic set of results, kind of highlighted really by the win on Thursday night against Serbia. We'll get into the details of that later, but Latvia feeling confident, sitting at the top of the group against the bottom place team. But they must win this today because this result does matter for them going into the second round, where they'll face the crossover against the other group as well. So for Slovakia, it is playing for pride, I'm afraid. 0-5 means they are already eliminated from contention of going into the second round. But playing here in front of their home fans, they will want to impress, see if they can get off the mark in this international qualifying campaign. Disappointing loss for them. Here is the Slovakian team coming out onto the floor. Get into the individuals to look out for later on. Coming off a disappointing loss to Belgium on Thursday night in their opening game in this window. So they will try and improve on that performance. That was also here at home, on the road, excuse me. So we will have a short pause here as the national anthems of Latvia and Slovakia.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Slovakia.
Anthem's done then, coaches shaking hands, as will the players. And we'll get a look at our third crew here today, the third team involved, the referees. It is Eres Gurion, Carsten Strube, and Josip Jurisev from Israel, Germany, and Croatia. He said it may not be for a qualification spot this game, but it holds significance for Latvia, coming off a very impressive win against Serbia on Thursday night. They have that 5-1 record, and 4-1 record in their 5 games. They will be hoping to make it 5-1 here today. So it was a low-scoring game against Serbia, 66-59. They eventually took it. A Serbian team full of a lot of their star names. So an impressive victory from Latvia, a team effort, as they were led by 3 players in double figures. Artas Kuriks had 13, and then Gazulis and Shavaz also had double digits with 10 points as well. Davis Bertans back in a Latvian jersey alongside his brother Darius as well. They were both in the starting lineup. That is Darius Bertans there. Scoreless night for him against Serbia. Just 3 shots on the game. He did have 3 assists, a couple of rebounds, and was plus 12 in his 22 minutes. But it won't be a performance he will remember in a rich career, both for Latvia and domestically in his club outfit as well. So on the other side for Slovakia, mentioned disappointment for them on their game in game day 5, 102-59. They went down to Belgium. They have struggled for points throughout this qualifying campaign. There's been a real thorn in the side for them, but giving up 102, far too many. So the starting lineup for Latvia, it is the Bertans brothers, Davis and Darius, Artis Atta and Klavs Shavar, alongside Limanis at the point guard position. Headman in charge, Luka Banchi, has a couple of experienced veteran players on that sideline, as well as Guriks, who he said was the leading scorer in that victory over Serbia, coming in off the bench. So some riches there for head coach Luka Banchi. For Slovakia, their starting lineup, let's have a look. It's Simon Kravkovic. He is the leading scorer in qualification. Pavelka, Abram, Marek Doljaj, and Alibor Havlik. The starting 5 for this Slovakian team. A lot of similarities on their starting 5 in that disappointing loss to Belgium for coach Meleshchenko. So it'll be interesting to see, will they come out with a bit more passion, a bit more fight here playing at home. It was David Abram, 15 points to lead the way. 3 guys in double figures, despite just scoring 59 points. 12 for Martin Bashan off the bench, and then 14 for Marek Doljaj as well. It was just 8 2-point field goals for the Slovakian team against Belgium. 8 of 17 they were. They were dominated on the glass, 23-41. And so you can see it's inside force that they need. Not an easy task against a Latvian lineup that does have a lot of experience in those inside spots as well. Some changes for Latvia, though. There is no Pasnieks for them. He went 9 points, 4 of 4 from the field in that game on Thursday. So he's been rotated out, but still it is a Latvian team that does have the experience, and on paper, the more the better depth on the inside. Quick turnaround for both these two teams, having played on Thursday. Obviously the travel as well, so not a great opportunity for them to make extensive changes. Let's see whether Slovakia can put an improved performance on the board, or if it would be Latvia continuing with their domination in Group A. That is Coach Oleg Meleshchenko. I mentioned the man in charge of this Slovakian team, as the teams are out onto the floor. Latvia in their traditional burgundy colour, Slovakia in their white. Hello and welcome to Levice. Then it is Slovakia against Latvia, ready to get underway here. Group A action, the final game of the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 European qualifiers in group for these two teams in Group A. Latvia have already advanced into the second round. Slovakia already sealed their fate of not being able to qualify. But this result will carry forward for Latvia. So they will not want to slip up. Every game counts for them. A slight issue on the scorer's table as we are delayed here at the start. It was a close game. Last time these two teams met back in November 2021, 82-74. Latvia eventually they got the win. So there is history between these two teams of close games. Let's see if we have another one here. Looks like we're ready to get underway then. Slovakia facing off against Latvia in Group A. The tip is won by Latvia and controlled by them. Davis Bertans chases it down, gives it up, and man-to-man possession for Slovakia on the defensive end. For Latvia, Lemanis at the point. Bertans wanders in for an easy layup, can't finish. Fight for the rebound. Shavaz had a good attempt at the tip, failed to convert, and in the end it was good work on the defensive glass from Thomas Pavelka. And that is going to be the challenge for this Slovakian team, isn't it? We already saw, the easy drive from Bertans, open lane for him, probably should have scored. And then the challenge in the offensive glass as well. A woe for Slovakia the other night. First shot for them is up and good. Wide open for Dalibor Hilvak. Livak makes it. Gets his team off the mark. Well, that's a positive sign for a team which has struggled for points. Thaddeus gives it back up into the hands of Limanis. Limanis will pull up. Doesn't go again. Challenge on the glass, but Slovakia hold firm this time. Across the half against the pressure of Latvia. And that's not a good sign. Starting point guard, only man to have scored so far. And Hivlak looks like he's tweaked that ankle just a touch. Seems to be okay as Latvia will bring it into the hands of Limanis. Now moves it on. Bertans comes high, catch and shoot. That's what he can do. Man who plays his domestic basketball in the NBA for the Dallas Mavericks. Fails to convert there. The pressure nearly gets another turnover. And a rejection. Gives it straight back to Latvia. Here they come in transition. Bertans runs into the defender. It's going to be a blocking foul. Is that Dolajai trying to draw the charge? It is. So Marek Dolajai, highly regarded junior prospect he was for Slovakia, played for the youth national teams as well. Then spent 4 years at the University of Syracuse in the United States in the famous Atlantic Coast Conference. Back now playing in Europe as great team basketball from Latvia. Ate pulls up and knocks it down. Well, he had the open shot. Did Ate, decides to take a harder one. Still makes it though. First points for Latvia. And now Slovakia looking around. Just struggling to get into anything, aren't they? Excellent defensive pressure from Latvia. Little bounce pass. Can't find its target as Bertans pushes in the opposite direction. Now Ate will take a three. This one doesn't go. Offensive rebound. They're the worrying signs for Slovakia. They've escaped here a couple of times. But Latvia are not going to keep missing those putbacks. Good look for three, but fails to convert again. Latvia just so quick into their actions. Limanis off the screen. Wanted Shavas to roll a little bit quicker. Now they'll use the step-up ball screen to the outside. Look at that ball movement. Bertans for 3, and that's the difference, isn't it? Davis Bertans given some room, knocks down the open shot. Defense isn't that far away, but they just got to do a better job of just not letting him even get that shot away, because Bertans won't miss. Clean sights at basket, Dolezaj. He'll take a 3 in response. Doesn't get it. Here comes Darius to Ate. Ate wide open. Doesn't get that one. Front rims it. But another turnover. Imanis fouled and he gets the score. Turnovers killing Slovakia in the early stages here. Already have 4 on the game. And there you see Lemanis takes the contact. Little touch. So foul will go against Slovakia. And it's a 7-3 start here. Defensive rebound snatched in by Babaka. Dolezaj showing his versatility, handles the ball at the point. As the first substitution has come in for both teams. Garazulis in for Latvia. He wears the number 24. Tough pass, another turnover. Latvia looking to push. Imanis pulls it back out. Now they'll take the 3 and knock down another one. Well, Slovakia need to make some changes here. They keep turning the ball over. They keep giving up open 3-point shots, and that is playing into the Latvian hands. Early lead, 10-3. Foul will be called against Limanis. 2 shots to come for Livak. Livak's done a good job at the point. And he has turned the ball over. It's perhaps the one knock on him, but he's created for his team. He's got 3 points, a couple of passes as well. One have been converted, but got shots for his teammates. Now can he convert from the line? Rek. It's that one to go. Davis gives it up, and Imanis at the point. Ate moves it on. Just too comfortable for Latvia, isn't it? Moving the ball swiftly. Good block. I'm not sure if there's a shot or a pass. Block shot. It was a shot attempt. So good work from Thomas Avaka. And good defense from Slovakia. They nearly turn it over, but Dolezaj, ahead of everyone, gets the easy slam. That's what Slovakia need to do. Good defensive possession. They got the shot clock low, forced a tough attempt from Latvia. It hasn't happened too often. Imanis, look at the space he's got. Gives it up to Bertans, another block. Latvia want a goaltend. They're not going to get it. Bertans again. Still has 7 on the clock. This time he's going to be fouled. Well, the big presence of Babaka on the inside is doing his job. He's got to get some assistance, though. Let's have a look. Well, there's the foul, isn't it? Just not straight up. But 2 blocks already for Babaka. Said, you know, they're going to need some presence on the inside. Slovakia is providing that. The 21-year-old. Well, 12-6 after the free throws. He's got a quick glimpse of Coach Luka Banchi. Nice drive. Havaka travels. Get the ball down quick enough. the challenge man who plays his club basketball in Spain. Had 2 solid years now at LEB Gold level, so the 2nd division in Spain. 10 points and 7 rebounds for Palma this year. Jimenez with the ball now. Directing traffic, finding the opening. Bertans goes over the top of Pavlka. Makes it for 2 more. Davis, 7 points already. Good defense from Grizoulis on the pick and roll. And he's going to get the finish. He deserved it, didn't he? Jumped out quickly on the ball screen. Opens up a double-digit lead now. Dolezaj doesn't really have any options. We'll take it off the screen. It opens up. Dolezaj just throws it up high. And big man Pavlka there to tip it home. Manis is looking for options. Foul called away from the ball underneath the basket. Up and down game here. Line possession. Foul. Dolezaj is going to pick that one up. It's going to be his 2nd. So Dolezaj goes to the bench. He's replaced as Rihards Lomash has come in for Latvia as well. Lemanis been replaced by Kuruks as well for Latvia, and then Martin Bashan comes in to replace Dolezaj, who does go out with those 2 early fouls. Still that pressure remains. Kuruks comes in, and that's what he adds. Jack. Slovakia, you could just see how hard it is for them to get into anything, how hard it is to make a pass in comparison to this Latvian team. Just watch how easy they're able to move the ball, get through their sets. Ball zips from one side to another. Trying to get to Bertans on the inside. Grizoulis takes the 3. Bertans can't tip the rebound back. No, Abraham, and a pass to the inside, easy finish, Bojanovski. Oh, he's come in as the replacement big, just slips the screen, easy finish from the big man. Now he's got to do it on this end of the floor, really anchor that middle of the defense. Kuruks gives it up to Grizoulis. And now off the screen, oh, lovely find, Grizoulis with the finish. Great pass from Lomash. This Latvian team just has so many great guards, don't they? Lemanis, Lomash, Bertans as well. You know, create. They can score themselves. It's now Slovakia's opportunity. Switching defense. As Masiak gives it up. Shot clock getting low, down to 3. They force up the shot. Doesn't go. And Kuruks, who I just forgot in the great guards, takes the rebound and shows that he should have been mentioned as well. Apologies, Arthurs Kuruks. He will go to the line for 2 here. Nice drive from him. Yeah, clear foul. So that goes against Simon Kravčević. Two shots to come. That is Kuruks at the line. So, 11-point lead. (21-10). You said in the build-up points, a struggle for Slovakia. And you can see another turnover for them. They haven't been able to generate easy offense whatsoever. Ate's coming along the baseline. He's going to collect on that far side, gets it, turns the corner to the middle. Low clock. Kuruks trying to find some room. Goes to the corner. Ate has to force it up. Good defensive possession that time for Slovakia. Now, they must look after the ball. Don't need to force it as they draw the foul. A mistake, there was a foul there. Yes, Lomash just sacrifices the personal. Puts it on the sideline. In comes Yanis Bergins for Latvia. First action for him, number 16. Nice feed. Bojnovski moves it on, but just through the hands of Novak. Couldn't quite take it in, the youngster. Kuruks off an early screen, moves it on. Side ball screen. Oh, they got the Grazulic on the roll. Oh, he's a solid game, hasn't he, off the bench? Grazulic played some good defense. He's now got 6 points. 3 easy finishes, all on the in the paint, close to the basket on that right-hand side. Slovakia will take a 3. Don't get it. Just no challenge on the board at all. Just grabs it in. Here comes Kuruks. Off the screen. Gets it back once more. Better defense again from Slovakia, though. They forced it into the lower shot clock. It doesn't matter, though. And you got shooters like that. Lomash knocks down the triple. Nothing else on. Just kind of settled for the 3-point shot that he makes. It's inside the last 15 seconds here. Slovakia trying to find something. On that far side, Novak's trying to find some room, finds the cut along the baseline. Good rejection. 2 seconds left for Latvia. Lomash pulls up, wants to foul. Won't get it, though. So Lomash was unable to make it to end the first quarter, but a sizable Latvian lead. After 1 here, Slovakia 10, Latvia 26. Now, we'll get a look at the statistics. This is just going to tell the story here. 12 2-point attempts, 9 3-point attempts in comparison to just 6 and 4 for Slovakia in that first 10 minutes. Well, these are the highlights. Not been many of them for Slovakia, unfortunately, in that first bit. The first 10 minutes has been tough going for the team coming off the heavy defeat to Belgium on Thursday night. Offensively, already 9 turnovers for them in the first 10 minutes. Starting point guard, Dalibor Hlivak has 3 turnovers. As they've only taken 10 shots in total, in comparison to the 21 of Latvia, who've turned the ball over just once in comparison. Also 11-8 on the glass in favour of the Latvians. They're the 2 things we've got to keep an eye on for Slovakia. They have to look after the ball. Can't afford to give the ball up cheaply to a team like Latvia. Slovakian team back out onto the floor. Here come Latvia to start the second quarter then. Can they make any adjustments? It's a 16-point lead for Latvia, already already. That'll please them. Remember, they will carry this result into the second round. High screen, Lomash hangs, gets it back again. Lots of patience from them as Kuruks takes the three. Doesn't get it. And here comes Novak. All the way, fouled. Great work from Novak. Got the rebound, saw nobody in front of him, pushed the tempo. There he goes. Great work from the 19-year-old. Plays his basketball in the Czech Republic for Nürnberg. Trying to find some room. Majacek finds the corner shooter. Doesn't go for Slovakia, but good work on the glass. Now Majacek will take it and bury it. Well, that's what happens when they don't turn it over. Solid offensive possession that time. Majacek knocks down the three. Now can they build on it on this end? Lomash off the high screen. Berzins, his three doesn't go. Novak gives it up. More stability here for Slovakia. Pressure not affecting them as much. Novak cuts back door, but that is going to be a turnover. The first of the second quarter. As Lukasz Bolak just buries Lomash, knocks him to the floor. Kuruks to Lomash, thought about it, steps to the inside. This is the patience you can have with a 13-point lead. Lomash knows he doesn't have to hurry. Berzins takes in a tough feed, kicks it, the three from Steinberg, doesn't go. And Novak has been everywhere, picks up the defensive rebound. Here he is again on the ball. David Novak using the high screen. Looks for Bojanovski, his kick out, eventually gets moved on. Bolek's three doesn't go. The speed of Latvia coming in transition. Oh, bad miss from Shavas, but works hard to get the rebound. You can see him shouting to himself, frustrated, knows he should have finished that one. Substitution, we'll see Bojanovski go out. And Majacek as well at the point. See Pavka and Simon Krajcevic come back in. In-line possession for Latvia. Nice three, easy finish, beautiful basketball. Once again from Latvia, Rihards Lomash. Second three for him. 16-point lead back once again. Novak. They go to the inside. And Pavka has been the focal point really of this offense for Slovakia. Dolezaj back now, playing with those two fouls. They missed him. Oh. Slovakia run their out-of-bounds play. Referee still holding the ball though. Livak on to this near side, well guarded. Eventually Krajcevic has it. Nice pass from him. Dolezaj skip. Shot clock getting low. Lomash takes it away. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Lomash was away, held back. You can see just no contact. Slivak's going to be called for the personal foul. It's number 2 on him. Dolezaj already playing with 2, so fouls racking up for the starters from Slovakia. Worrying sign as Lomash at the line. Misses the second quite badly for him. But it'll be possession as well for the Latvians from the side. Lomash gets it in. Žagars trying to find some room. Stops, goes. Oh, little scoop. Can't finish, but easy offensive rebound put back for an easy 2. There's Žagars. Opens up this lead. Slivak rolls out on him. And here come Latvia. He's got so many players down the floor so quickly. Slovakia struggling to just get back in transition into the low post. Power move. And Steinberg will go to the line. An aggressive post up for Marcis Steinberg. Nothing Dolezaj could do about it except picked up his 3rd foul. And actually, it was against Pavelka, not against Dolezaj, so that's one positive. Timeout coming though. Called by Slovakia. Points hard to come by. 13 points for them in just over 13 minutes. There's the numbers. Troublesome reading for Slovakia. Two shots for Steinbergs out of the timeout then. First is good. First point of the night for him. And gets the roll on the second. Lead hits over 20 points for the first time here. As a foul is going to be called against Steinbergs. Latvia not taking that pressure off. Not satisfied with this lead. They want to just keep pushing. As Slovakia eventually get it inside. They're using Dolezaj at the point. His versatility. Looking around. Now, high screen for Slivak. His skip pass finds the open shooter and they knock it down. Comfortable looking stroke there for David Abram. He's the man who led him in scoring in that defeat to Belgium. There's the open 3. Doesn't go perhaps too long for Lomash on that one. Žagars takes the dribble, finds Steinbergs. He also misses a 3, but they're going to get another chance at it. Žagars can't hit. Another offensive rebound. 4th shot of this possession for Latvia. Slovakia got to do a better job as they get another miss. This one was for Lomash. Slovakia with the defensive rebound. They'll take the quick through the other way and then knock it down. Oh, good work from Slovakia there in transition. They used the drag screen. And then Simon Krajcevic knocks down the three ball. Back-to-back triples for Slovakia. And Coach Luka Banci is going to call a timeout. Took this one over. Just try and kill the momentum that Slovakia have established there as they've cut into this lead. It's now 19-34. Second quarter. That's surprising because Latvia rolling in that first couple of minutes of the second quarter. Slovakia, the back-to-back threes though really helped them. Bertans back into the game, brings it in. Both Bertans back out there now. It is Darius coming off a screen from Davis. Nice little screen action. Jagars is passed, doesn't find his target. He holds on to it. It's going to have to go quick here. Shot clock to 3. Latvia don't realise they're not going to get it away in time. Good defense for Slovakia. That's not what Latvia would have wanted out of the timeout. Dolazhai looking, uses the screen. Dolazhai kicks it. Krajcevic steps back for 3. Way short though. Simon Krajcevic's 3 doesn't drop. Jagars over to Berzins. Berzins knocks down the 3. That ends the run for Slovakia. 5th 3 of the game for Latvia. Only 5 of 18. Shot it particularly well. There's the lob. It's good! And the finish as well. Nice find, and Thomas Pavelka slams it down. +1. Dolazhai cuts an unhappy figure looking at the bench. Look at that, lovely feed. He threw it up high, knowing there was a switch there. Not much that Arthur's Jagars could do about it. Can Pavelka add the bonus? Too strong. Bertans with the rebound. Jimenez back into the game at the point. Here he is. Number 44. Darius. Waits for Davis. Davis thinks about it, takes it. Nothing. Put the bottom of the net for Davis Bertans. That 12 points from him, barely broken a sweat. Once more, Pavelka trying to make something happen offensively, but Latvia too quick for him on that occasion. Limanis, a lot of room. Doesn't look at the 3 though. Finds a pass to the inside. First attempt doesn't go for Grajulis. He'll get a new offensive rebound, start things over for them. Goes to Limanis. Limanis pulls up. Doesn't get it to go. Another offensive rebound for Latvia. That rebounding really a problem. Lovely pass. Davis Bertans to Grajulis. From the defense playing in front, Bertans flashes high. and just knew before he had even caught the ball the man was going to be open. Just tips it for the easy layup. And Slovakia's three doesn't go. Babka grabs the rebound though. Gives his team another chance here. Dolajai. Strong drive. Runner doesn't go though. Inside 3 minutes left in the first half. Lemanis holding and waiting. That dance. Oh, nice little cut. Persians is fouled. Dolajai doesn't like the call. The work to get the ball there though was what he did so well. So often he runs that baseline off two screens. Dolajai had kind of thought that's where he was going to go. Mergens then just cut back to the ball. Excellent pass to find him wide open. And then, you know, Dolajai's in trouble at that point. So he complained the foul call, but reality is he'd been beat 2 seconds earlier, put him in a bad position, and that's why he was called for the foul. And Wojnowski's come back in. First is good for Yanis Vergins. 2 for 2. Slovakia still facing this relentless pressure from Latvia. A lot of room. They'll take the three. Can't convert. Offensive rebound this time for Slovakia. No. Foot out of bounds, unfortunately, for Simon Krajčević. Lemanis with the ball then. Well, across the half for Latvia. High screen coming from Bertans. Fakes it, gives it up to his brother. That is, take the long three. Looked like he had his foot on the line. Doesn't matter, another offensive rebound. Well, Slovakia have done a better job looking after the ball, something we said they needed to do from that first quarter, but rebounding is just terrible. And watch out, the lob, an easy finish for Andres Gerzulis. The back screen caught the man perfectly. Easy finish for Gerzulis. Pinpoint pass from Toms Lemanis. He'll dribble in, and jump shot doesn't go. Look at the offensive rebound, though. Krajčević. Offensive rebound again. And this time, Boris Wojnowski makes it. Wojnowski, good work from him on the glass. Timeout is called. Chance for both teams to talk it over here. 1:23 left. It's Slovakia. They'll be trying to make these adjustments. They're the ones that called that timeout. Will they come with anything different defensively for this last 84 seconds? See some of the three-point shooting from Latvia, and that is the pass we mentioned. Bertans with the little touch pass to find Gerzulis. Great recognition from him. Wojnowski at the line. Start to add the bonus point then. Another player from Slovakia went the college route in the US. Also played in the ACC, like Dolajai, but for Florida State did Bojanovski. Here comes Bertans. Bertans has a little bit of room. Finds Grajulis. Grajulis, couple of fakes. And gets the friendly roll on the finish. Execution from Latvia on point. So Slovakia, inside a minute, going to turn it over. Terrible pass, 2-on-1. They go up high. Grajulis got it to go. Let's have a look at this. There's the lob. Grajulis tips it. Can't call it a dunk. He tipped it and then grabbed the ring after. A helpless Matej Majacek committed the personal. Not much he could do there. Just underneath the basket. And the lead stretches out again for Latvia. 50 seconds left. Slovakia trying to make something happen to end this first half. Majacek trying to find an opening, gives it up. Abram. Abram's been kept quiet, just 3 points for him. Nearly loses it. Shot clock to 2 to 1. They force up the 3, miss everything. Bertans with the rebound. Latvia will slow it here. It won't be the final possession, but they'll try and leave as little time as possible for Slovakia. Nemanis calls for the screen. It's going to be the fake there from Bertans. He draws the confusion. Open 3, doesn't go. One final chance, perhaps. The extra pass. And it doesn't fall for Slovakia. Just 23 points for them in that first half. That has been the issue. Latvia rolling right now as they head to the locker rooms. An impressive first half performance from them. It is Slovakia 23, Latvia 51. Just such a comfort level from Latvia right now. They brought the right mindset. You can see, the shot attempts, the difference in those straight away. Tells the story you need to know. We won't see the turnover stats, but rebounding so skewed in favor of Latvia. And they brought the energy with the defense and rebounding. That set the platform for them for this sizable lead going into the halftime break. Best plays from this first half. It started brightly for Slovakia, but a rare make. 23 points for them in that first half. 13 turnovers. They had 9 at the end of the first quarter, so that's an improvement, but still the number far too high for what they would like. Latvia just smooth offensively. They brought the energy, as we said, in creating those turnovers on the defensive end. They brought the energy to get 13 offensive rebounds. And when you're able to do that, when you're able to get out into the open floor, get some easy ones, we know this Latvian offense in the half court has so many options. They haven't shot it particularly well from three-point range, just 28% Latvia. But, a lot of the time they've got offensive rebounds off those misses. They've got 11 points from the free throw line and they're 52% from two-point range. So a comfortable first half from them. They look like a team which is riding high at the top of Group B, and rightly so. A good performance, a smart all-round performance from them. Doesn't look at the moment like there will be any upset on the cards here. Remember, Latvia will take this result forward into the second round of FIBA World Cup qualifying for Slovakia. They're playing for pride here at home, knowing they've already been eliminated. And right now, this Latvian machine at both ends of the floor, just a bit too much for Slovakia. Slovakia can't seem to get their comfort on the offensive end, turning the ball over, and they do look after it. Been able to knock some shots down. That one right there from David Abraham. But unfortunately, it's been a lot of offensive rebounding for Latvia, a lot of turnovers for Slovakia. And it's meant that the Slovakians taken just 25 shots in the first half in comparison to 42 for Latvia. The difference is only made even greater by the disparity on the free throw line as well. 4 free throws for Slovakia, 14 for Latvia in that first 20 minutes. Some high-flying actions. Grajulis has had a solid game off the bench for Latvia to lead the way with 15 points for them. There is work to do in the second half for Slovakia.
Who will you become when the moment arrives? And you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands. It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Maradona now coming off one screen. Oh, baby! Throws it down. Incroyable. Well, Maladon with no regard.
Drive to the basket, switch onto the right hand, and the score. Determined offense from a man determined to make his mark on his first appearance in these qualifiers, Tomasz Satoranski.
Kobo now quick to attack the basket. Kobo finds Manchete. Oh my goodness gracious. Give this man some credit for under the basket and puts Montenegro on a poster. Well, Hito Cox now getting a hand up. Passes one back to Kai van der Vurst. The freeze now going all the way to Flu. Gets rejected. Well, Vanassin just pinned him off the backboard.
Velichka, nice pass to the big man who throws it down. Now here we see it, look at this.
Beautiful pass and the reception.
Shengalia. Crossover, drives inside and flushes it with the one hand. You wonder how much of that was just pure frustration from Shengalia that his team really aren't operating at the level they usually do.
France just can't buy a bucket. Oh, what a pass! Oh, baby! That is unbelievable! Illich! But they gotta go back to the pass on that one. I mean, look at this. That is Olay moment. Alexa Illich. Pass up to Edwards. But that's him still quickly. Iceland. Oh, he gets rejected. Wow. Let me tell you something. Mr. De Jong with the rejection. What De Jong said, you're not worthy. Get out of here.
That poor performance from the free throw line that's truly cost Georgia today. Oh, and there's the poster. There's the flex. Kachenko just throws the hammer down. What a big play. Great vision. McFadden caught sleeping. Hands it off from Lukashov to Kachenko. And there's the gun show.
Ranovský, strata Hlíváka.
Team starting to head back to the benches here at halftime in Levice. It is a sizable Latvian lead at the half. An impressive performance from the Group A leaders coming into today's game. The lead at one stage 28 points, as it is now. The largest it has been throughout, 23-51 for the Latvians. A kind of balanced team performance for them. Feel like there's a lot of Another gear, really, for the Latvians as well. Davis Bertans, a smooth 12 points in 13 minutes for him. Andreas Gojulis, 15 points in 10 minutes as he's gone 7 to 9 from the field. A lot of those easy finishes off some good guard assists, good guard play. You know, scoring-wise, other people that have assisted in. Janis Bergens has 5 points. And then Rihard's Lomas, 7 points on 2 threes as well. Points hard to come by for anyone in a Slovakian jersey. No one near double digits. There's 3 players with 4 points leading the way. Boris Bojanovski and Elbor Hiliflak. He has 4. Thomas Pavelka, who's played pretty well. 4 points, 5 rebounds. 1 assist, 2 blocks for him. He is the number 13, arguably the best player for Slovakia in that first half. But the Achilles heel for them, a couple of things, is the turnovers. 13-2 for the big man. And then also rebounding. They've got 13 defensive rebounds in comparison to 13 offensive rebounds for Latvia. So that is going to need to change here in the second half. Ready to go then? Welcome back to Levice. It is Latvia, Slovakia, second half underway. Slovakian possession. Matador Dolezaj been hampered with foul trouble. There he is along the baseline. Arguably the most creative player for Slovakia, but another turnover. That is not the way they want to start the second half after their woes in the first. Changed lineup for Latvia in the second half. That's the strength and depth that they have, but also, you know, in fact, they have this sizable lead. So for Latvia, it's Bertans, Shavars, Guruks, Lomas, and Stumbris. There is Rihard's Lomas. Already hit 2 threes in this one, moving it on. As the 3 is short for Guruks, and then for Slovakia. We mentioned Dolezaj. Livak moves it on to him. Now into the hands of Krajcevic. As Novak and Pavelka make up the 5 for them. Livak's open 3 is good. Well, he started the game with a quick score. Starts the second half with 1 as well. 7 points now for him. Kuruks gives it up, gets it back from Lomas. Rolling down the middle, easy ball movement. Look at that, Bertans to Lomas, onto Kuruks. He'll penetrate. Oh, what a feed. But the rejection from Dolezaj from behind. Shavars looks towards the official. He wants a foul. Let's have another look. I mean, Dolezaj got the ball, but he got some arm as well. Can see the argument both ways as Bertans. 3 doesn't go. Going to get his own rebound. Bounces nicely to him. Sells the fake to get Pavelka in the air. See who that's fouled. Called against. That's Novak. It was called against Thomas Pavelka. Lomas looking around, and I'll use this ball screen. Gets his man on his back. Smart play from Lomas. Knew the defense was trailing him. Just use that dribble to clear his man out of the way, hold him off, draw the foul. 3rd against Duak. That's the problem because he's the leading scorer right now. Lomas can't finish. Stumbles to the ground. Shavars is going to be fouled. Racking up here for Slovakia. It's another one against Pavelka. And looks like Tomáš Pavelka is going to have to go to the bench. Oh, that's the frustration. Look at the work of Shavars. Just took it off him. Pavelka's just picked up 2 quick ones here. He's now got 4 personal fouls. I said he was arguably the best player for Slovakia in that first 20 minutes. So that is a frustrating move after losing Dolezaj for a long time as well. 7 on the clock. Bertans sells the pass to the inside. Shavars says thank you very much. The easy finish. Just so patient, Latvia. Got great players like Davis Bertans. He could have taken a 3, and he is a great shooter, but not the patience to just give it up. High pass for Bojanovski. His pass out. Look at the scrambling defense of Latvia. Still there, challenge the 3 from Dolajai, but it doesn't matter. He makes it. Coach Banshee imploring his team to push the tempo. Wants him to get it down the floor quickly. Kuruks stops, steps beyond the 3-point line. Comes up short. The man who plays his club basketball for Baskonia in the ACB. Lomash, another miss. And Slovakia grabbed the rebound. Bojanovski, ahead of everyone, fouled. We'll have to earn him from the line. Good work from him. Running the floor. Bojanovski mentioned played his formative years outside of Slovakia. He attended Florida State University for 4 years. Makes the first. And the second gets a friendly roll. Crowd like that one. Good start, 8-2 in this third quarter for Slovakia then. And they now get another stop. Get some momentum going. Shavars. To Kuruks. Kuruks dances along the baseline. 3 doesn't go. Latvia thought it should have been their possession. They don't get it though, and Limanis is going to come back in. He started the game at the point guard spot. Immediately brings some pressure up the floor as he guards Simon Kračević. Kračevic's the leading scorer of the Slovakian team, by average coming into today's game. You look across the qualification for them. Kračević averages 9.4 points per game. He's played all 5 games. Here today, though, for his coach, for Oleg Milishenko. He has had a tough night. Just 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting. Right on cue, there he is, showing what he can do. Kračević. Smooth looking stroke. Makes it, and it's a good third quarter as the finish down the middle. Great work off the roll. Shavars slams it home. Kračević has the room. Oh, nice little head fake from him. Froze the defense. He started to get himself going, hasn't he? 5 in a row for him. Slovakia offense a lot easier to come by. They've scored 13 points already here in, 4 minutes, really. And that's more points than they've scored in any other quarter as Bertans lays it up. Easy 2 for him. Bojanovski can't get it to go. Lomash along the baseline, kicks it. 3-ball doesn't go. Shavars, no one challenges him on the glass, but then Dolajai just rips it away. Dolajai attacks, loses it. Limanis picks it up. His chance to push in the other direction. Foul from Bojanovski. Apologizes. So Dolezaj goes out. To the inside, nice little finish, and Gurujulis continues his strong game. 17 points now for him. Bad miss for 3. Yes. Latvia come the other way. Deflected pass. And Novak there, you see him. Good opportunity for him to test himself at this stage, this level of competition. He's got to do a better job challenging there as Stumbris can't get it to go. Here comes Novak, she's got some room, crosses over, gets up high and finishes it. It's smooth move from him in transition. You could see the potential. Novak just took off. Defense couldn't get high enough to challenge. Strong third period continues for Slovakia here. Bertans gives it over to Lomash. Back to Bertans. One dribble, pulls up. Oh, that's too easy, isn't it? Looked like he's just in an evening stroll. As Davis Bertans. Such a smooth stroke to finish it off. Krajicik. Jumper doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Out of bounds. Off a Slovakian player last. Quick fire 3, Bertans feeling it. Well, he showed his class today, doesn't he? Just that quality that he possesses. 4 of 7 on 3-point strokes. Ivak finds Bojanovski on the roll. His pass is wayward. Despite the best intentions of Lukasz Szpolek, can't turn it over. Bertans, another one. 3 in a row, Davis Bertans. He's up to 23 in 20 minutes, Bertans. 3 triples already in the third quarter. We said that it'd been a fine period for Slovakia, but Bertans has changed that. Bojanovski gets the score. Atte's pass deflected. Has out of bounds. Stays in favour of Latvia though. Substitutions for Latvia. This may help Slovakia. Bertans has gone out. Steinbergs has come in. No offence to him, but what a run for Bertans right there. Here is Limanis. Gives it to Lomash. His 3 doesn't go. Novak loses the man. Has a little seam and finishes this time with the left. Oh, good work from the teenager. Up Novak. You can see attacking hard to the paint. Lomash waits for Atta. Comes, takes the 3. Atta can't get it to go. Nice open look. But both teams struggling with some good shots. Drag screen. Lomash gives it up. Imanish now waits for somebody to set him a screen. Steinbergs stops on the foul line. Fires up the jumper, which is short. down game here. Both teams failing to convert. Novak, though, sees a lane. Somehow it's knocked away on his way to the rim. And you've got the hand. Oh, good hands on Freemanis. Did it come off the leg of Novak is the question. Dolajai back in. Dolajai takes some contact, can't finish. Good work on the glass. Tiptoe from Bolek. Timeout called. Good work from Bolek on the offensive glass. Latvia going to call a timeout here. As outside of that run from Davis Bertans, it's not been a good period for the Latvians. They trail 21-17. And don't forget, the Slovakian team scored just 23 points in the whole of that first half. That is Novak driving to the rim, 2 of his 4 points in this third quarter. Omash in discussion with the referee. He brings it in. Last minute. No change in defense. Is this a zone from Slovakia? It is. Just to change things up. Nice little spin the baseline. Grajulis, oh, what a finish from him. He's had such a good game. That is now 9 of 11 from the field. 19 points in just 15 minutes. Back again, attacking the rim. It's been relentless in getting to the paint, but wild shot that time. Latvia hold this one, try and take essentially the last shot of this quarter. Lomash is going to start low. Look for him to fake the ball screen. Slip out. Slovakia have got confused on this before. They don't switch this time. The baseline cut. And a foul is called. Now the cut saw Steinbergs along the baseline. You see. Wow. Wasn't much there, was there? Slovakia unhappy. Foul was called against the number 18 for Slovakia. That is Martin Backham. 2 shots here for Steinbergs as Bergins comes back in. First way short. 5 seconds, plenty of time for Slovakia on this one. First of all, we've got to make sure they rebound. So I want to give up an offensive rebound here. Steinberg misses. Olek grabs it in. He'll look to push. Olek gives it up. Tough 3. Novak is going to be fouled. A breakdown for Latvia. This poor foul from Toms Limanis. So there is Grajulis, who's continued his fine game, but young David Novak will be at the line here. He will be awarded 3 shots. The 19-year-old. His second game of qualification. Novak, he played the game against Belgium on Thursday night. 12 minutes, didn't score though. So just scored his first points for the national team in qualification here. As he's had 2 strong drives, 4 points. Could make it 7 if he can make all 3 of these free throws. Players under review. Not sure what the review is. Wonder if they're looking at the time or who it was. Perhaps was fouled, but definitely in time and definitely David Novak. Let's have a look. Or is it the question of whether it's a 2 or a 3? Feet behind the line. Yeah, ball's away. Time's still on the clock. Foul is there. This is an easy one for the referees. So as we said, 3 shots to come. David Novak at the line. And 0.4 seconds put back on the clock. That might have been what the referees were looking at. And Novak makes number 1. Slovakia look like they're going to win this quarter, which is a good step for them, really. After the disappointment in that first half. 1 of 2. This to make it 23 points in the quarter. Guaranteed they win it, Slovakia, no matter what heave Latvia can pull out. But more importantly, they tie their output for the whole of that first half as well. So third one is up and good. Julius will take it. Not sure he got away in time, but that's going to end the third quarter. Novak has 7 to lead the way in that period for Slovakia as they cut the lead. But still, the 3-quarter time is Slovakia 46, Latvia 70. There we see the scoring, the percentages. Latvia just 29% for 3-point range. Expect that number to be higher as we see the best plays of the third quarter. 3s from both teams. Ivlak got it going for Slovakia, but then Davis Bertans first with the assist. And then he took over with some great 3-point shooting, did the Dallas Maverick. Olajai made one of his own. He's been hampered with foul trouble throughout this game, though. Slovakia finding their range, getting the scoreboard ticking over far better than they did in that first 20 minutes. They saw a leading scorer in qualification, Krajicek, start to get going. And then here is the youngster, 19-year-old David Novak with one of his 2 beautiful drives to the rim. Here's the second, where he attacks and finishes with the left. So final quarter, nearly ready to get underway. Latvia looking good for their lead, looking good for top spot in Group A. Their 4-1 record, trying to make it 5 wins and just the sole loss that they carry forward into the second round. We're underway then. Final quarter here. Slovakia 46, Latvia 70. In the low post, the kick out. Persians for 3. They said they hadn't shot it particularly well, Latvia, and they make that one. Big man. Pavelka gets the finish. Gajulis looks towards the bench, frustrated. even the positive signs for Slovakia have been held back. I said, you know, Tomáš Pavlka played so well in that first half. Picked up 2 early fouls in the third quarter. He's only now just come back in. See the impact he has immediately getting the 3-point play to go. Lemanis trying to find somebody. Persians was guarded, so now Lemanis will come off the screen. Brings it back out to Grzulis. Grzulis will flip it back to him. Lemanis gives it up. Quick 3. Not this time from Latvia. Steinberg's attempt bounces clear. Here's Novak growing in confidence. They're going to give him the jumper. Takes it but misses badly. Lemanis. Persians. He can't hit. Here comes Slovakia. Tough foul. Oh. Dalibor Ivlak, he looked to slip before the contact. That was the problem. He kind of slipped in to Bergens, who was kind of trying to foul him anyway. A collision, they both go down, both get hurt. It'll be okay. Bergens goes out. It's just because Latvia have the ability to change without too much worry. Slovakian possession out of the timeout. And 24 in favour of Latvia. Can Slovakia make any headway here? Novak gives it up. Now on the roll. Pavlka. Nice spin and finish from him. Good work from the big man. Good footwork. Gets the score. Nice screen for Latvia. Back screen. Oh, nice skip to the corner. Clean look for 3. They really have struggled, though. Latvian team, which is a lot of guys that can make them. They're now 10 of 35, under 30%. There's Dolajai. Can't show him how it's done. Ate gives it up. Bertans skips it. He ran this. Little floater is good. Tough shot from Lemanis, made it look easy. Dolajai has the ball. Now comes to the wing, takes another 3. Dolajai makes it. Now, he's another guy, isn't he? Dolajai. The foul trouble really has hurt him. Slovakian team that doesn't have as much depth as Latvia. 3 is up, but missed again from the Latvians. Chance to run. They got 2 on 1 here. Reverse is good for Bolak, and it's going to be another timeout, is it? So yeah, Latvia need to took this one over. A good run from Slovakia once more. That energy just missing for Latvia right now. Still 7 minutes to go in this one. It's Slovakia 56, Latvia 75. As Coach Lukabanchi will took this one over. Tough situation for the Latvians. He said in that first half, like the energy they created through defense, creating those points off turnovers was so good. But a hot gym here in Levice, sizable lead against the team, you know, still searching for their first win. It's a tough ask to keep that intensity to the level that they had early on. And there's the score on the spinning drive from Pavelka, and then Dolajai making his second three of the game. Finally capped off by the finish from Łukasz Bolek. Another good start to a quarter. After winning the third period 23-19, Slovakia leads this one 10-5 in the first 3 minutes. Ate comes off the screen and looking to the inside. Instead, find Bertans. Nice little re-screen action. Ate has the mismatch, penetrates, kicks, and this time they will make the three. Something that's been missed in that final product this time. Good shot. Sees Limanis make the three-pointer. 7 points on the game for him. Oh, lovely backdoor cut. Novak slams it home. You can see him growing in confidence. Second appearance for the senior national team here. Lovely little backdoor. Gets up high, Novak. 8 points now for him. Substitutions. Novak will get a break. Limanis. The Bertans. He comes straight back to the middle. Finds the roll. And a tough finish from Chavaz. Pavelka did a pretty good job of challenging the shot. Pavelka now on the assist. No. Loose pass. It will stay with Slovakia though, so Latvia judged to have tipped it out last. Good look from Pavelka. And in the end, it was good defense from Darius Bertans. Nice little fake. So he doesn't go for Krajicek though. He is on the drive. Krajicek trying to find some room. Offensive foul called. Right underneath the ring. Bolek doesn't like it. Words being exchanged. Bertans and Bolek, who's still barking at the referee. Here comes Ate to Bertans. Bertans kicks his leg out, wants the foul, doesn't get it. Bodies flying everywhere. 10 seconds still on the shot clock. They got the offensive rebound. Now Bertans sells the pass to the inside. It takes 2 attempts, but eventually is good for Latvia. And Pavs Chavaz. Novak comes off the screen. Novak, we can pass, doesn't find the target. Limanis fouled. Novak makes the cheap one. Substitutions for Latvia. Arturs Žagas comes in. Scoreless in his spell in the first half. 3.5 minutes then. So we see young Novak come back after his break. Replaces Łukasz Bolek. Žagas finds Žagas. Kick out. Now Žagas trying to find some room. Penetrates, great pass, Bertans. Oh, this is the open one. They're going to get another chance through yet another offensive rebound. Shavar's doing a good job for them there. Here he is now, kicks it. Another three is up. Yet another miss for Latvia, but they're going to get a fourth attempt here. And now just 11 for 40 from the three-point line. Bertans will take another one. Another offensive rebound. Feels like we've been here for 5 minutes now. Slovakia just can't secure their own glass. It's surely going to come back to hurt them eventually. As Ate this time shoots it and eventually knocks it down. So Arthur Ate makes his second three. Sorry, first three of the game. The 12th for Latvia. And Slovakia will talk this one over. 3:45 left in the game. They've got to do a better job competing on that defensive glass. And there are any changes to be made for Slovakia coming out of the this final timeout, perhaps? See if they can make one final push. It is possession for them. Kick and an open look. Dolajai can't get it to go. Jagars will push in the opposite direction. Says, let's slow it down now, get organised. Spain stack action, ball screen, back screen. Now they go to the inside. Avars backing it down against the bigger man, but look at the great defense on that occasion for Tomasz Pavlka. Great work from him, holding his ground. And now he'll screen. Points up high, goes to Dolajai, who is fouled by Ate. Inline possession for Slovakia then. Novak curls. Doesn't get anything. Krajcevic going up high, can't get it. Pavlka does, slams it home for two more. The strong game continues. Lead cut to 25. You see, just bullies his man out the way. Does Pavlka to slam it home. Jagars, nice little fake to the baseline. Sends his defender flying. Another miss, but another offensive rebound. Shavars dunks it home. Well, Latvia is that 12 of 43, 27%, but 24 offensive rebounds. Incredible number. Novak off the glass, doesn't go. Ate first man to it, nice little pass from him. Foul against Dolajai. Remains frustrated as he's been all game. Dolajai's fourth foul. To the bench goes Tomasz Pavlka. Wonder if he'll come back at all. 11.7 rebounds, 3 blocks for him, 5 of 5 from the field as well. Stumbris gets the score. That means 11 of the 12 for Latvia have scored now. It is just Artas Žagas that hasn't. 2 of 2, to the delight of Coach Banchi there. A little round of applause from him. Pushes this lead back to 29. Janovsky hands it off now. Waiting. Krajcevic steps back. Tough three. Short. Kuduk scrubs in the rebound. Gives it over to Žagas. Žagas will wait. Comes off the screen, spins, fades, throws it up. And there is all 12 on the score sheet for Latvia. Complete team performance from them. Žagas with a pretty move indeed. As Krajcevic kicks it to the far side. Where to go for Novak. Now he'll kick. Wojnowski with the offensive rebound, but he turns it over. Žagas through the gears. Beats 2 players, lays it up nice and easy. 4 in a row for him. Inside the final minute here, you see Žagas beats 1. Too quick for the second defender. Great work. That's Wojnowski's kick out. Novak for 3. Doesn't go. Turnover's going to give it back to them, though. No, it's not. Deflected out, so it stays with Latvia. Crowd counting down. Rhythmic bang in to end this game. 3, Stumbris misses. Latvia will keep possession. Another miss from them. This could be another offensive rebound. They don't take this one in cleanly, but Slovakia can't handle it. So it goes back to Latvia. .14 seconds on the clock. He's going through that man's mind. Oleg Manashenko. His team surely recording another defeat here. He's to the far side, rejection. Well, that's been the bright spark, hasn't it? Novak played well in his second game for the senior national team. Looks towards his coach and then gets the instruction to dribble this one out to end the game. Well, it goes with form. Latvia came into this one leading Group A. They will leave this game and finish qualification atop of Group A as well. A workmanlike performance for them with all 12 players getting on the score sheet. They led early and then they just continued with that. So congratulations to them. There is the confirmation here as Slovakia fall 60-93 against Latvia. Players shake hands. We'll get a look at the statistics. You know, it's been the same story from the opening quarter, really. Great defensive intensity early on from Latvia. The turnovers a problem for Slovakia. The offensive rebounds as well, despite some poor shooting from the perimeter for Latvia. They were able to, you know, just recycle possession over and again. See, they ended just 27% from beyond the three-point line, did Latvia. Just the difference in shot attempts, plain to see there because of the 51-35 advantage on the glass. 12 steals in comparison to just 2. Tells that turnover battle as well. So Bertans, 23 points. See, you know, an impressive cameo. Pavelka, 11 in the losing effort for Slovakia. Some of the best plays. Third quarter, we saw a slightly better shooting display from both teams. It didn't really continue too much. Latvia always just seemed to have the answer today. Every time they needed a basket, every time they needed a run, they were able to make it. They did eventually win that fourth quarter as well, 23-14, to put aside the disappointment of the third, where Slovakia took a 4-point advantage. As always, for Slovakia, points hard to come by. Just 60 once again in the losing effort today. And Thomas Palfika, who had to go to the bench with foul trouble. 11 points for him to lead the way, but the only man in double figures. Marek Dolezaj could have assisted him, perhaps, if he'd been able to play more than the 25 minutes he got. And one bright spark, though, was that man there. As David Novak had 8 points in 22 minutes before this cameo from Davis Bertans just sealed the game. And perhaps Slovakia had a glimmer of opportunity to make a run back in. Bertans, 7 of 12 from the field, 5 of 8 for 3, on his way to 23 points. Kind of overshadowed a strong performance from Andreas Grizulis, 19 points, 5 rebounds from him on 9 of 11 shooting. And also Chavez, 12 points and 15 rebounds on the inside, with an amazing 12 offensive rebounds for the big man from Latvia. 26 offensive rebounds total for the Latvian team meant that, even though they shot it so badly from beyond the three-point line, it was almost like a pass to reset the shot clock. There's 2 of Chavez's points and a rare three-point make from the Latvians. So it means Latvia will finish atop of Group A, as we mentioned. They knew that they were already qualified into the second round. Strong work from Chavez in and around the basket, offensive rebound, and an easy putback there. Means they will advance with a 5-1 record. So a great return out of Group A for Latvia, heading them into the second round, along with Belgium and Serbia, as Slovakia will regroup, having failed to qualify out of this group into the second round. And that wraps up qualification in the first round for these teams. And from me, good afternoon.
Daj mi signál potom, hej? Daj mi signál potom, keď môžem nahrávať od režie do trasy.